We had over 100 congressmen and senators on Capitol Hill ready to implement the sweep. The sweep was simply that. We were going to challenge the results of the election in the 6 battleground states. They were Michigan, Pennsylvania, Georgia, Wisconsin, Nevada. And basically, these were the places where we believed that if the votes were sent back to those battleground states and looked at again, that there would be enough concern amongst the legislatures that most or all of those states would decertify the election.
Yeah, you just described this plan as a way to take an election where the outcome was established by independent secretaries of state, by the voters of those states, and legal remedies have been exhausted with the Supreme Court never even taking, let alone siding with, any of the claims that you just referred to. So legally, they went nowhere. And then you're describing a way that the incumbent, hold on, you will get your turn. I just let you go for a while. Let's go this back and forth, sir. Then you will use the incumbent losing party's power, that was the Republican Party that was losing power, to overtake and reverse that outcome. Do you realize you are describing a coup?
No, I totally reject many of your premises there.
So, there are military coups and then there are political coups. And what he described is a political coup. Joe Biden, despite all of the criticism that I have toward him, won the election. He won the election. There were multiple recounts in those battleground states like Georgia, for instance, and Biden won. There were dozens of legal battles, all of which the Trump campaign lost. More than 60 court battles pertaining to the election results. Trump appointed judges dismissed his claims. I mean, it's incredible that a year out, it's been a year, and they continue with this nonsense. And it's ripping the country apart, just absolutely ripping the country apart. And by the way, this follows an entire 4-year term where Trump kept repeating that Hillary Clinton didn't accept the results of the 2016 election. I mean, the projection coming from Republican lawmakers, the Republican Party in general, is pretty incredible.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, she conceded immediately. Does that mean that she liked the results? No, obviously, and it irritated us that she constantly would come out and talk about it again because we were sick of hearing her. But she accepted it. Nobody tried to overturn it. Democratic legislatures around the country didn't radically revise their election laws to make it less likely to happen in the future. That's just not what happened. And in this case, they can't accept it. They have absolutely lost their minds. Have you seen the Donnie O'Sullivan video from CNN of him talking with Trump supporters about January 6th? No, they're absolutely insane. And we were told for the entire 4 years of Trump that if we had not any concerns that we thought meant, well, then that means that if this is true and they prove it, then they overturn the never anything like that. We were told that we had derangement syndrome. But you have people that not only think that the election was stolen and that it's obvious, despite no Republican secretaries of state accepting at the time, no judges being willing to accept it, a conservative Supreme Court not willing to get involved. When the Supreme Court has shown they're perfectly willing to overturn presidential elections to put Republicans in the White House in the past couple of decades, even then, they just accept that they are 100% right. And many of them believe that he will in fact be president, not in 2024, but before then. They are truly deranged, but we were mocked for literally years.
So January 6th, what was that about?
That was a total setup.
Was it set up by who?
By the left.
The left did January the 6th. Why?
They want to bring President Trump down. If they can get him in jail, then they don't have to worry about him.
The whole thing was staged. They knew it was going to happen.
Who staged it?
Antifa.
Antifa staged January 6th.
It wasn't Trump.
I think the Democrats were behind what went on at the Capitol. I think that they